I'm Anne Sterling Hastings. I'm a psychologist in Camarillo, and I'm the author of 4 books on sexual healing, 1 book on shame, and 1 book called Create New Love: How Men and Women Can Prepare for a Lasting Relationship. I have 2 websites, createnewlove.com and AnneSterlingHastings.com. So Clarissa, one more area that we both share is understanding how powerful it is for people to get together in groups, whether that's group therapy or workshops or trainings or support groups, or something that's in my heart, which is gatherings of people of 20 to 50. And the benefits of it is that people get to have reflected back to them the witnessing, the de-shaming, the support that one-on-one therapy does provide, but not to the same extent as it does with having a group of people together.
There really is a power when it comes to groups of people. You know, it becomes more of a supportive environment. People get to hear what other people's experiences are and learning different perspectives on what they have gone through, and normalizes the situation or whatever topic that you guys are talking about.
And these groups that I'm putting together, that really is what I have in mind, is actually creating a new culture, you know, of 20, 30, 40, 50 people who are all learning new skills together, conflict resolution skills, looking at their histories, looking at how they project onto each other things that are from the past and are no longer. As people learn how to do this together, then it allows them to really overcome a lot of the effects that are going on in their families and their culture in the present. So I find that just really powerful.
So over the years, I've been able to run many groups, and I noticed that the power of having that kind of social support, and even the study of positive psychology says that it's the #1 way to increase our happiness.
Isn't that marvelous? And the 12-step programs are really speak to that too, don't they? Because even though they're leaderless, in a formal sense, that they don't have therapists, they provide support that a person really can't have on their own. You and I know that there's a benefit of having a trained therapist in a group setting.
To facilitate it and to create a safe environment.
Yes.
And it really creates a human connection. You know, there's a bond, there's a reason why everyone is coming together in some similar way. And it really creates that connection with each other.
Yes, and that connection then allows people to weaken the negative connections that they've had with people in their families and in their lives. And they really need to weaken those connections in order to claim their happiness, you know, to claim how they should be living their lives now and how it's really appropriate to relate with the people in their lives.
And oftentimes when I have individual therapy or even couples, I always recommend some of my clients to join group therapy also as another option for them.
And I want to highlight that my gatherings are not group therapy. They're really educational, teaching people the skills, helping people learn how to work together. And I have a Create New Love workbook that I offer to these people so that they can actually go through exercises to be different with each other than they had before.
Yeah, and I'm also offering a workshop. It's a Yoga for Healers series where we really get to learn the parallels of yoga and healers as therapists. And it's a way for a group of people to come together and not only learn psychoeducation, but also do the practice of yoga.
So here you're offering therapists a therapeutic experience.
Yes.
That's great. I'm coming.
I noticed in LA there's many actors, actresses, and models who want to make it big in the industry. And oftentimes, because it's very self-driven, it's hard for them to find a sense of community to come together. So there are many groups in LA that focus on that.
An arena that I'm focusing on with that is people that want to start internet businesses, and they fail, and they pay a lot of money for the programs to learn how to do it, and then they sit on the shelf and they can't follow through with them. And there too, there's a sense of isolation and all of the history that shows up. So I've done quite a bit of writing about this, about how people can look at what are the blocks that are keeping them from succeeding in an internet business. And of course, it includes relating with other people for that support.
I think you bring up actually a really good point, since our generation is very technology driven. Everything is behind a screen, whether it's a computer, iPad, or cell phone. We're communicating now in a way where it's just text, where it's not face to face, in a way where we can really connect together as humans.
Yes.